remember the people that they've lost too. But even better, we'll talk about how wonderful it's been to be with everybody this year. Because I don't know about anybody else, but this camp this year has really been inspiring. I mean, it's so funny how the parties move from one place to another place every night, it seems, and everybody goes to them, and we haven't been shy of any help anywhere. We had camp set up incredibly fast. I think we almost had one trip out to the trailer this year to get stuff. I know we're a little shorter with stuff, only because we have to pack up fast, but I tell you, it was nice, and it was fast, and truly incredible to see the group of people and how they all work together. This is what I remember our group being. I think the cooler weather helped, but ultimately we really all kind of pitched in and worked together to make everything happen. I'll apologize if I'm a little quiet. My throat's kind of bothering me right now. I tell you the thing, and I'll ask a few others that think of something to say here on the fly, and they'll hate me. But one of the most impressive things, and I'm going to probably steal this one away from somebody, and that is we have a ton of kids in our camp this year. And we've had kids in the camp before, and it's been wonderful. But these kids, not only did they defend our camp last night in times of war, but they went out today and did us proud on the battlefield with the other adults that went with them and fought. We had a number of winners, right? It's really to see how active these guys are. Truly amazing. Because sometimes I look and I'm like, man, I don't know why or want to do, and then all of a sudden you look at the kids, they're doing stuff, bringing games out and playing and talking and fighting and doing and eating and doing all these things and having fun. Then you can kind of remember why we're all together. Why Forgan pulled everybody together. Okay? Because he wanted a family that could enjoy time together. We all have real families, real relatives, but we have a group of people that sometimes we disagree with, sometimes we don't get along with, but we all work through things, work together to make a bigger group work together and everybody enjoy themselves, which doesn't happen all the time. And it doesn't stay together like this all the time. That's not easy to do. Everybody here helps make that happen. Just like we miss Balthazar and Annabelle today, we miss those other people that couldn't make it, like Una and Blockus and Munanori and Yasmin, and these are all people that if you think about the things they've done for us in camp, and we missed the cooking, and I'm sure they missed Munanori last night and Sake night in Canada, and we look at that and how much they give the group, and all we can do is hope that they come back next year and that we all help them and remind them that we missed them, so that we can get people to come back. Okay? I don't need quantity, but we do need quality, and I think all the people that have ever really camped with us has fit that idea, and I really look forward to having them back. And I think this year, because I think I would hope that everybody just like me have noticed that I've actually, it's kind of almost been a little bit of a vacation. I mean, people have just been relaxed and having a good time, having great talk. The people that are running around working have still found time to enjoy their time here, and that's what we ultimately look forward to, and that's what Forgan really wanted this group for, to enjoy their time together. So I want to it really comes down to thank everybody in this camp for what they have done this year, and I really look forward to what short part of Pennsic we have left. But I even actually look forward to going home and enjoying time with you. So, I know you just came back, but I have to say, at least you probably have something to say about the first weekend. Donis was here working incredibly hard.
Oh, yeah.
And with a few hands on that shower, they had that shower up faster than I've ever seen.
That was partially selfish. I knew I wasn't going to be here the first week, and I didn't want to show up the second week and have all my friends know like they haven't had a shower in a week and a half. So, that was self-serving to some extent. Yeah, no, happy to be here. Yeah, I can't.
Oh, here's long lost Dion. And I love giving the guys a chance that have come back to us, a chance to kind of think of, because they remember what Penzic was, and they get to see what it is now. So what do you think?
Well, I've said to you, I've said to many people, hey man, I love you. And I've said it to other people today. And we are family buddies. Always family buddies. As soon as I came back, the first thing that he said to me was like, what the hell are you? What the fuck? And so I just, earmuffs.
It wasn't even you, man.
But it was, and everyone made me feel immediately welcome. And someone said, like, another person up another house, someone said, how do you want to make people come back? How do you make them come back? You can't make them come back. When they do come back, sure as can well make them feel more than welcome. And that is what I will feel about. So, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming back. There's tons of people, and I'm kind of just looking around and seeing who might be fun to pick on. I'll pick on somebody who maybe it's not him all the time. He's sure a lot of kids that have made a presence in their camp. Do you want to say something to everybody?
Other than, well, I don't have much to say other than it's been one big family, and thank you for accepting us all in it.
Very good.
I want to say the other side of that coin. There's two things with the kids for me. I've been around for a long time with this family and enjoyed this family. And as we talked about at practice, our numbers have dwindled some over the years, the influx. And now to see the kids around, it gives me a sense of comfort to have the kids there, to know that this family will continue. So we won't all just, it has a beginning and an end, it'll just fade away. I don't have that feeling anymore, and this year helped cement that for me. What I think makes that vitally important is not just their presence, but the way the parents have raised their children. Only good parents are going to turn out good children. And there are a lot of children in our camp. And they're kids. But they're great kids. They have been helpful. They have been respectful. They have played and had a good time without impeding on other people. These are exceptional qualities. We have those because the people around us are great parents and respectful themselves. So for me, I'm particularly thankful of his parents. On a personal note with that, I got a chance to fight with Seth, our kids perennial champion, and he acquitted himself well. His only two losses were in the very, very finals. Other than that, he slid right through, so it was nice to go along with somebody else who doesn't lose either. But really, I watched him fight, and it was quality. And I watched some of our other kids fight in there too, and it was quality. It was exciting to see. I was talking to LeBref about this with his kids. Everybody knows that I don't thug it. I will figure things out, and I will fire when I need to. And I watched this boy slide in on a guy. When the guy made a move, he slid back out. Oh, yes. So really, there's all these little things that say, this is continuing. My family will go on and will always be here for me. And that's huge. So for the parents and the kids who make the effort, thank you very much for this.
As we're on the family theme, everyone has that family member who moved far away and you see only once in a rare while. And I'm that guy for this family. I moved an hour and a half away, so I don't make it back home to see you all very often. Here at Penzic, I've moved to Royal, but I still come home to visit every once in a while. And you all remember me, Y'all make me feel like family still. I wasn't kicked out. I just love the fact that I can pop in for a night, whether it be at your fight practice or whether it be in camp here, and just sit down and I'm home. That's an awesome thing. Thank you all.
Being around all the time. You want some?
Oh, not really.
Not really. I can throw you under the bus.
I was thinking of one thing. So
Okay.
you threw me under the bus. I'll grab it. Sticking with that whole family thing. Okay, so I'm one of those people who has one of those kids. He doesn't want to come here because of me, and he doesn't want to come here because we're dragging him. Our kids want to be part of this, and so pat yourselves on the back that a young person can look up and say, I want to grow up like these guys.
Thank you. Very good. Thank you.
I might actually try.
All right.
Well, again, with the family, to me, we're here because of Gordon. I don't think it was wildest dreams. This household had expanded as far as we have. Not only with our success in our nights, Laurel Conference, and all this, but the friends we've made, not just in Roaring Ways and around Michigan, but just think about how many people you guys know throughout the main kingdom. You guys go out and party with people from Arizona or California or Australia. I don't think there's anyone in the known world that doesn't know who Dockyard is. And because of that, everyone will know what Corgan has accomplished. We're here mostly to celebrate him. We have made so many friends. Everyone knows him. Eventually there will be time where some of us are getting older that will not have ever known Corgan. But those people and our young people who are growing up because of us, who are sharing our knowledge with them and their friends throughout the known world, will always know who this man is, even long after we're gone. He's got a great legacy with our young kids, and as long as the society is around, the known world will know who he is and what he's done for this society. And that mainly is what I praise him for every time I come up here.
Well said. Well said. There's way too many people to thank for all the activities that make this group work together. I mean, we just had a wonderful 4th of July party, we couldn't ask for more fun this year. Even with a little bit of rain, it turned out wonderful. Food was great. The tournament was fun. Well, at least for some. Not sure if they want to do it that way again. And if you missed it, Urbane will tell you all about it. Our household champion is Jason, which is fun because he is a son to an old member. Here's a real example, not only of the kids now, but of where we came from too. I can't say how much, there's tons of people around camp. The spaghetti dinner that was done was wonderful, and it looked like everybody had a great time. There's, between the shower and all the things that went up and went into making it, it's not an easy thing. But these people really did look at making it look easy this year. So we're not going to stay up here a ton. We're here to celebrate the great things. I think we couldn't beat what Turkman said about, we can't honor a man more than people that never even known him will know him well into the future because of the stories we tell. And that's doing honor to that man. His lineage is going to live for a long time. Just again, thanks everyone. We do have one ceremony that we would like Sir Braun asked if to continue the legacy on. He would like to come forward and.
I'd like to find a story. Your book. What's cranky? It's good in haste. Apparently I talked to Snorri a couple years ago about becoming a squire of mine. He accepted the man-at-arms, and over 3 years' time, which I thought was only a couple months, I was more or less remiss in moving him up to elevate him to the role of to be my squire. And as everybody knows, especially the Knights in the household, my squires are their squires, and sometimes not so. Sorry, Dave. But I'm sure Snorri, everybody knows how he works in camp and how he does everything, and there's no need to ever tell him to do anything. He's already going to have it done before you think about it. Just let you know. We've already made our oaths more or less on the side, and right now I'm going to present him with his belt that his squire brother has purchased. This is a beater belt. Leave that one on. This is a beater belt. We'll make him a pretty belt for enormous stuff later. Once or twice. You're doing it. And I'm not one for chains, because after hearing Duke Brass and Duke Longbow to talk about the travels, chains are frivolous for the most part, but it seems to be the norm recently, or maybe not recently. Again, I'm Rip Van Winkle here, but I'm going to give Snorri a chain to wear, and for all the Knights, please come up. Just want you guys to recognize this man. Yeah. Good luck, Joe buddy. Welcome aboard.